How do I lead authentically when my organization is a culture of inauthenticity? Well, it's not just your organization. We live in a world of inauthenticity. If you're like me, you easily get sucked into appraising people's fulfillment and success based on what you see on social media. And all of these structures have really enabled narcissism to run rampant in our world. And it's so easy to get sucked into a trap of inauthenticity. And so, in a world where so many things are fickle and fake, how do you lead powerfully with influence and do it authentically? Well, I think the starting point is to become aware and immune of what's called audience capture. There's a great article by Gurwinder that I'll post in the notes below. But if you're not clear about your authentic identity as a human and as a leader, you will unconsciously iterate and shift your style and approach based on how your audience responds to it, how your team members, how your peers, how your boss responds to you. You will unconsciously shift the way you do things. Now, sometimes it's good, but you have to be aware of it because over time, you risk being sucked into the type of leader who is shaped by all of the people they work with, rather than you shaping them and you intentionally shaping the work you do together. And so you come across as fickle and fake as you show up one way for someone and another way for others. And over time, it can lead to an extreme uh, case of imposter syndrome and a severely tarnished reputation as you get so far away from who you truly are and who you want to be. So, becoming aware of and becoming immune to audience capture is incredibly important. What are some ways that you can become immune to it? Well, in the absence of information, people make things up. And this is where you can get ahead of the game and really make things up and get clear about what you already have and who you already are. And the starting point is to identify your authentic qualities when you are at your best as a leader. What are those? These are things that you don't have to pretend. They're naturally who you are when you're at your best. Whether you're listening, compassionate, empathetic, speak with candor, take risks, whatever it is for you, what would others say are a natural part of your leadership? Take inventory of those and get really clear. Name them. That's step one. Step two is identifying your aspirational qualities. You may have shown these in glimpses. Maybe there are things other leaders demonstrate that you want to demonstrate more of. It's not inauthentic to be a work in progress. Identify your aspirational qualities, things that you want to demonstrate more of, whether it's confidence in certain situations, whether it's candor in others, whether it's straight talk, whatever it is. What's aspirational for you? It's not inauthentic when you articulate it to others. Model a growth mindset, model being a work in progress so that people don't think you're trying to be somebody you're not. You're simply trying to be better than who you are today. Enroll them in that process, get great feedback mechanisms, and model that inside your organization. Authentic qualities, aspirational qualities, and then last is identify what you're unapologetic about. You need to develop a deep understanding of what you are unapologetic about, what you're willing to upset people over because you believe in it so much. Whether it is your organizational values, whether it's standing in integrity, doing the right thing when others are trying to sneak things by, where the ethics could be questioned. Whatever it is, you have to stand for something. There's that saying that says, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So get clear about what you stand for. Otherwise, others will pressure you into standing for something you're not. All of these principles, authentic, aspirational, and unapologetic, are essential for leaders to drive results and influence others from a place of authenticity and intentionality without being sucked into an undesirable mutation of inauthenticity that is formed by those around you. Build your awareness around audience capture and become immune to it by working on those three things.